The next question we have is, many people wish they had gotten more from their fathers. Do you see more men in the future being able to reach their potential as parents?
Oh, I love that one. Because we sometimes don't emphasize enough that real equality in the family means that men have as much access to children and domestic things as women do to the workplace. I wrote a book called Father Courage about men, and this was like 15 years ago, about men who were struggling to organize their lives so that they could be home. And couples who had it all figured out but weren't accepted. I think that is one area where things have really come a long way. I walk around my neighborhood and I see men pushing strollers. I see them handing their kids their bottle in a way that you see they know what they're doing. They're not. When I was writing my book, one man told me that when he went to the park with his daughter, all the women who were in the park would call the cops because they thought he was a predator. I don't think that happens anymore. And I think there are men, not only at home, but in the workplace, who are really committed to make things more fair.
Well, I know from our paid leave work that in California was the first state to pass the paid leave law in the country. And yeah, you all can just move to California. Now we have other problems like earthquakes. And really, I mean, what's frustrating about mentioning California is that really our rights should not depend on our zip code. And I find that really frustrating that, you know, it all depends on where you live in this country. That's why all this federal reform is so important. But really, there was no uptick in the use of the California paid leave program until men started taking leave. And so we had a very concerted campaign where we were encouraging men to take leave, tell their stories, male CEOs to take leave, and it had a profound impact on normalizing the use of leave. Now, of course, men continue to take paid leave in lower percentage numbers, but I think it's a very important lesson as we need to make the business case for women's equality, we need to make the men's and boys' case for women's equality, because I think that's the culture shift that's actually happening and that we need to continue to push.
And why it's so important that we talk about it as parental leave and not
Yes.
maternity leave. I'm getting the sign that we're done, so I want to thank each of you for being here today. Thank all of you in the room.